What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. So, pre-market review for me. So, uh, I wanted a short yesterday, and I did not get into it. I wasn't able to get into it. Too many calls, too many distractions. It's one thing when, like, on Sundays when I do the back testing, I'm focused. I can see the market. I understand what I'm waiting for. But it's harder when I'm trying to work and do this at the same time. Like, I don't know how I'm going to find this balance. What is with this light? Come on. Come on. Anyway, I'm always fighting with the light. Anyway, so we had a nice drop yesterday after a bunch of rejections in here. So Friday, what do we have? Do we have news? Let's check. So, okay, so news just came out at 8:30, core prelim, and then we have Jolts at 10. So no matter what happens, I'm not taking anything until after 10 a.m. And it's also Friday, so as I always say, if you've taken a number of trades this week, whether you're red, whether you're green, there's no need to force trades on Fridays because sometimes it can be kind of stagnant, you know. But you never know. Sometimes MNQ and Q, she can be real ready. Anyway, so let me prep for my day here. So we're still inside the bigger range. It's hard to see. They've taken all the liquidity I had spec'd out for yesterday. So let me delete all of that. Bye-bye. Daily extreme gone. Bye, Felicia. The 1 hour gone. The 15 minutes. I don't know if that's gone. Probably not. Let's drop to the 4 hour. Well, what would we even be looking for in the daily? Like this extreme, if I'm being honest. So let me just note it. Just to say, oh, that's what they ran to early this morning was this extreme. So let me take that off. Never mind. So then midpoint of the wick, 25% of the range. It's huge from here to this big wick here. What I will note though, and I'll use the fib for this, is since we have this giant wick, I'm going to ignore all other wicks around it. And hang on, let me clean this up. Just need the 50%. So I'm just going to note the 50% of that wick as an area of interest for, what am I doing? As an area of interest for a short if we get past the 0.25 on there. So I'm just going to note that. 0.5 of daily wick. So just areas to take profits if we can get into something. And then of course the bottom of the wick. Let's get rid of that. All right. Let's drop to the 4 hour. Okay, so we're still inside of this volume imbalance here. So for a nice short, I like this. Let's push up. I wouldn't mind if we tapped into the 4 order block and fair value gap here, and then we had a nice aggressive push through. I would take a short from here to come into here, maybe down to the half to this wick right here for something like that. Like a nice push up, and then into this fair value gap, order block, drop. So far we're still pretty bearish. Even inside of the range, but let's be honest, like and they didn't take that out. Taking a short in the upper part, in the premium portion of this range would be better, personally. All right, let's look at the 1 hour. Well, the 1 hour has been looking pretty bearish as it drops this way. Let me move this over as it drops this way. Right now, we've swept this, tapped into this order block over here, and we're reacting from it. So obviously they've taken they've taken out the London highs in this scenario. London lows are down here. So again, another area of interest. Even better, it's before the 0.25. So that would be something I would look for. So I'm just going to note that as London lows. So at this point, I'm just looking for areas of interest for take profit. Whether or not we get something today, I'm not going to force anything. We did take this out. We're at a higher time frame PDRA that we don't seem to want to leave aggressively from. But again, we're in a weird daily range. So overall, overarchingly, the 1 hour is bearish, but we've had a nice shift this way. So we need to see some continuation for me to take any kind of a long, and it would have to be probably to this high up here. Let's look at the 15-minute, similar situation. It's been bearish this whole time, and now we've sort of turned bullish on the 15. So again, same analysis from the 4 hour. If we get up into that 4 hour order block, fair value gap, and we delete some of this stuff, and then we drop, I would be open to shorts. I'm still more short biased than anything else. Yeah, I think that's good from the higher time frame, because the lower time frames are more for entry models. But again, just remember what I said. It's Friday. There's no rush. There's no need to force any trades. If you're in the green, enjoy it, wallow in it, come back next week strong. Next week's gonna be better for me because I don't have to go into the office twice, and that really messed me up Monday, Wednesday. So we'll see how the week progresses. All right, guys, that's it for me. Again, there's news up until 10 o'clock, so I'll wait until then to see if there's anything. But if it's not super clear, if it's not super clean, I'm not going to bother to take it. Be good, be safe. Shakira out.